All right. My name is Gabe Arnold, and I'm really excited today that I have the opportunity to present to you a really unique opportunity for your business because I truly believe that your business deserves unlimited leads. And so we're going to dive right into that today. Why unlimited leads? And is that even possible? A lot of people ask me that. So most businesses have not unlocked the key to unlimited leads. And over the past 2 years, my partners and I have spent over 10 million on ad networks generating leads. How does this benefit you? In a moment, I'll show you. But first, let's review the traditional customer buying cycle because I'm sure many of you are familiar with this. It usually looks something like this. We have the top of the customer, awareness. Customer buying cycle is awareness, where might be blog posts, ads, PR, other things that you're putting out there. This whole approach that I'm going to share with you right here is a very traditional inbound marketing method, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with this, and it is very successful. But I just want you to be able to compare the side by side the lead generation that we offer compared to traditional marketing. So at the top of the funnel, we have awareness. Then the next step is education. People may engage with, reading the ebook. They may watch a webinar. They may go to an event or join a Q&A call. There's multiple different kind of educational steps. Then we move on to validation, which again, these may be webinars that are more in depth. We may also do like a demo or a call or a walkthrough with somebody. We're moving people closer to the point of decision and point of sales. And the last step in this typical kind of buying cycle is sales. That's where we do our final presentation. We'll walk people through the process. We may do a trial or a more in-depth consultation, and this is the point where we do close and ask people, hey, do you want to buy or do you want to sign up? Sales cycles with customers can take anywhere from a few days to a few years, depending on your industry, your niche, and how much control you have during the entire buying cycle. So this is a traditional buying cycle and kind of customer awareness path that you may have seen before. So just wanted to kind of bring that in reference to what we're going to be looking at here next. What if you could shortcut that entire process and go straight to sales? Wouldn't that be a great opportunity? Because we cut out all that time. We don't have to only rely on an inbound marketing strategy, and that can just be one kind of backup channel. But instead of using that as your primary source, you could actually have a completely controllable lead flow where you can basically turn the faucet on and off as you need to. And yes, that is totally possible. That's what we've been doing for the last few years for our clients after years of testing internally. And like I said, with over $10 million spent, we've learned a ton, and you have the great advantage of leveraging that knowledge and experience with myself and my partners. And here is exactly how it works. The major ad networks track hundreds and sometimes thousands of data points on every single user. And if you know how to leverage those things, it can be really, really useful for your business. Successful lead generation requires that you understand the intricacies of two major networks. There's other ones, but these are the majors that you really have to know inside and out. Google AdWords and Facebook ads. Those are your two big players in the space, and they're the ones that you really want to pay attention to, and you want to know how their platforms work inside and out in order to really leverage them for effective and truly unlimited lead generation. Did you know that Facebook Power Editor has over 1,000 targeting options, has access to Audience Network, which is outside Facebook, like in apps and other sites. So if you've ever been playing a game or on your phone or looking at the weather and or listening to Pandora and you see something pop up, that is probably Audience Network or Google Display Network. But Facebook has huge reach way beyond Facebook. So they have that, and plus they have hundreds of campaign controls. Beyond the targeting options, you have hundreds and hundreds of options for each campaign that you set up, and that's inside of Facebook ads. Google AdWords has over 500 targeting options, and they're continuing to grow, and compete with Facebook on the targeting level. But they have something really unique. They have 5,000 plus site-specific placements. So if you wanted to be on Business Insider or Huffington Post or similar sites like that, you have the ability to target that in Google AdWords as long as you know how to use their tool. You also have the ability to target users in their Gmail inbox, which a lot of people are unaware of and don't know actually how to set up properly on top of that if they are aware of it. So our email inbox is one of the most precious, digital spaces that a consumer or another business owner has if you're doing B2B sales. And with Google AdWords done correctly, you can appear right inside of people's inboxes. And there's a bunch of other AdWords, functions and tools available as well. But those are some of the major pieces. It's important to note that the average marketing director will invest over 1,000 to 10,000 hours in mastering each ad network. So if you've ever dove into a little bit boosting a post on Facebook or running maybe an AdWords Express campaign, or maybe you've just played with this a little bit and you haven't really found the success that you've been looking for, or maybe you even just outsourced temporarily to somebody and it was a struggle, you're not alone. That's really, really normal. The issue is that most people don't have the time or ability or willingness to invest the thousands of hours that it takes to master these ad networks in order to make them produce in a really meaningful way. So it's very normal to have struggles or frustrations or not really get to the point that you want to, because it does take a significant amount of time to master them. Business success comes from mastering your niche skill set. So that's why I'm talking to you today about this, because you understand that inherently. Often business owners dive into marketing without the right tools. And that's okay. That's a part of business. We all get excited about things. We all know we need to grow. We all explore different avenues, but this is one area that's way more complex than people realize. The result is almost always that they feel completely overwhelmed and they end up like this poor person that's buried there. Think about it. Could I walk into your business with zero experience and automatically be a master at it like you are? No freaking way. It's impossible. We know that, but unfortunately, we are told and people try to sell us, things that don't work. So stop buying into the quick and easy mastery courses that claim you can do it in a weekend. Those are lies, unfortunately, and you know that deep down. And so I'm not telling you anything that doesn't already resonate with who you are and how you've built your business to the successful point that it is today. You would laugh me out of your office if I asked you to teach me to master your business in a weekend. It's not possible. So rather than spin your wheels struggling with yet another task, like pushing a boulder uphill is what it feels like when we take on something that we're not well equipped to do, wouldn't it make more sense to partner with an expert? You're probably saying to yourself, yes, that's a great idea, but what will it cost? Here's what I love about this opportunity. We have 21 proven niches that will be positive ROI in the first month. Assuming you are willing to pick up the phone and call back the exclusive leads that contact you directly. And I'm assuming you do this already when someone contacts you, right? When somebody calls you or sends you an email and wants to do business with you, you jump right on that opportunity. That's the only thing that you have to do in order to make these leads positive ROI for your business. I have good news for you. In a moment, I'm going to show you the list of niches that are fully guaranteed, and I'll explain what that guarantee is too. If for some reason your company doesn't fall into the niche list, we have options. In 90% of the cases, we're able to meet with you and do a customized campaign that does have some guarantees using one of the proven niches as our template. So here are our guaranteed niches. We guarantee the number of exclusive leads that you'll receive in the first month in our test campaign. Plus, we'll make sure it's positive ROI before we even start, which is really important. Here are the niches that we work in that are completely guaranteed and that we've tested the $10 million on. Wedding photography, auto and home insurance, spa, facial offers, real estate investor funnels. We have a travel agent niche as well that we work in for Disney and cruises, which you can expand upon that. If you're a travel agent, you can use that and expand upon that. We have our yoga funnel for yoga studios. We have mortgage buyer and refinancing leads that we can generate for you. We have a hair salon niche that we've worked in that's been extremely successful as well. We have a niche for towing companies, dental implant and cleaning niches for dentists. We have fitness gyms. roofing contractors, electricians, financial planners. Specifically, we have a special niche in annuities, but we do it for financial planners on multiple different products. We have a pain management niche and this can be used with pain management doctors or chiropractors. We have our independent chiropractor assessment niche. We have HVAC leads we can generate for HVAC companies, senior home care, which is another booming niche right now. We have our divorce attorney funnel. We have plumbing, and then we also have our personal injury attorney. So those are the broad niches that we've proved out completely that are completely guaranteed. But like I said, if your business doesn't fall into one of those exactly, we actually can look at customizing one of these and using a template. And we can generally, after we meet, provide you a guarantee on what you're going to get as well. So like I said, you're not just limited to these, but these are kind of our big standout categories right now that we've invested the most in that help us step into other categories as well. How can you get started? I'll tell you in just a minute, but first, what do our campaigns include? The process is fully automated for you because we build all the landing pages, set up all the ad campaigns, use our proven targeting methods, create simple text and email notifications so you know when you get the lead and you can respond right away. We manage all the ad spend for you. We optimize and improve the campaign over time and always guarantee the leads are exclusive to you. We never, ever, ever share anything that we're doing for you, including the leads, with anybody else because that would defeat the purpose of this and it just ruins the entire process. So we've never done that and we never will. Plus, we provide sales training and support. Maybe you're trying to bring another team member in to help you do sales. Maybe calling or being on the phone is not your strong suit. Maybe you feel like you want to learn a little bit more about closing. We help you with all of that. Plus, you get monthly campaign reports, and we also offer one-on-one consulting for your current sales process so that we can make sure that it's just as tight as it can be and so you can close as much as possible. If you're ready to get started, it's really simple. Getting started is risk-free and it's simple. You book a one-on-one risk-free consultation, which usually just takes 30 minutes or less. We'll review your business and determine what niche you fit into or explore the other guaranteed options. Like I said, you may fall right into one of those categories, or it may be a case where we'll give you a different, completely risk-free option so that you can try it for your niche based on some of the other template campaigns that we've run. Once we confirm that you can have a positive ROI campaign, then we'll get started. Until that point, we won't ask you for a single dollar. And during that consult call, what we do is we will actually map out the financials of every single lead and make sure that from day one, when you get a lead, you know exactly how you can multiply your revenue off of that lead so that it's completely positive ROI. For example, I have a client who his leads cost him $20 a piece, and he gets 10 leads to one deal because he's in a pretty competitive niche. So he's spending $200 to get a deal, but he generates $2,000 of revenue off of that. Those are the type of campaigns that we work in, and we will in detail discuss that so that you know exactly beforehand, before we even get started, that it's going to be a positive revenue, positive ROI campaign for you. So getting started is really simple. What are you waiting for? The opportunity is now. We're looking for new partners in these various niches, as well as exploring some other opportunities. All you have to do is book your free consultation now with the link provided below, and we'll get started. Thank you so much for your time today. I'm looking forward to talking to you soon.